Have you ever considered whether the fruits you consume could be causing discomfort in your legs rather than providing benefits? As we grow older, we often hear the advice to maintain a healthy diet, with fruits frequently highlighted as essential. However, what if I were to suggest that certain fruits, which you may have considered beneficial, could actually be compromising your leg strength, heightening inflammation, and quietly diminishing your mobility? This might come as a surprise, but it is indeed the case. Certain fruits may disrupt muscle function, elevate blood sugar levels, and cause discomfort or inflammation in the knees, ankles, and calves. For individuals over 60, whose bones and muscles may be more delicate, this situation can pose significant risks, potentially leading to life-changing consequences. Let's delve into the 5 fruits that could be impacting your leg pain, fatigue, and diminished strength, and importantly, uncover the reasons behind these effects. Before we start, I would really appreciate it if you liked this video. You can also help me continue spreading these timeless lessons. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. If you like this video, leave a comment with the number 1. If you don't, comment with the number 0 so I can improve future videos. Now let's get started. Bananas, the quiet potassium powerhouse. For many individuals who experienced life in post-war America, bananas served as a source of comfort and nostalgia. Gentle, accessible, and consistently available. Healthcare professionals commended them for their potassium levels. We incorporated them into our children's meals and included them on breakfast plates as a representation of nutritious eating habits. However, a fruit that was once viewed as a healthy choice may now be subtly affecting your body, particularly your legs, in unforeseen ways. As we grow older, our internal systems tend to operate at a slower pace. One of the initial organs to experience that decline is the kidney, which plays a crucial role in filtering excess potassium from the bloodstream. A banana might appear innocuous, yet a single medium-sized banana packs more than 400 milligrams of potassium. Regular consumption of this can result in a gradual and unnoticed accumulation of potassium in the bloodstream, known as hyperkalemia. What implications does this have for your legs? It's possible you may experience a sensation of tightness in your calves, legs that seem to feel heavy, or even cramps that occur during the night. There are moments when it seems as though your legs are not quite in sync with your mind, as if you're urging them to move forward, yet they respond with a gentle refusal. Potassium plays a crucial role in the transmission of nerve signals to muscles. When those signals are interrupted, your strength, coordination, and balance are also affected. Moreover, an excess of potassium can lead to irregular heart rhythms, a concern that many older adults are already monitoring carefully. The body doesn't always provide clear signals. At times, it gently manifests as weariness, a hint of lightheadedness, or the rare moment of unsteady legs. Many attribute it to simply aging, when in reality, it could be the food choices rather than the number of years that are influencing the situation. It is quite troubling how often bananas are disregarded. These snacks are frequently the initial offering at senior centers and clinics, celebrated for their ease of use. However, ease of access should never compromise your ability to move freely, as a decline in leg strength can lead to a diminished world. Reduced opportunities are for walks, limited stairs to navigate, and fewer locations where one feels secure venturing out alone. It's not about fear, it's about understanding and being informed. It's important to understand how something as seemingly harmless as fruit can subtly undermine your independence. By making a few adjustments to your habits, you can regain that sense of strength and autonomy. However, bananas are merely the starting point. There is another delightful fruit that many of us cherished during our childhood, which may pose even greater concerns, particularly for individuals dealing with joint pain or blood sugar challenges. Let us examine this in greater detail. If you are still interested in discovering the value in these insights, kindly comment with a number 2 below to indicate your support. Next, we will proceed to the second point. 2. Cherries are delightful fruits that bring a burst of flavor and joy to any occasion. A hidden sweetness waiting to be discovered. A bowl of cherries evokes a sense of nostalgia. Perhaps it evokes memories of warm summer days, quaint town fairs, or the simple pleasure of harvesting them fresh. They are delightful, small treats that are incredibly enjoyable, making it hard for many of us to limit ourselves to just a few. However, hidden beneath their vibrant red exterior is a subtle danger, particularly for individuals aged 60 and above. An overwhelming influx of sugar that may gradually undermine the strength of the legs we rely on. Cherries are frequently celebrated for their antioxidant properties, and while this is indeed accurate to some extent, many may not be aware that they are also rich in natural sugars. One cup holds almost 18 grams of sugar, and if you're consuming them from a can or jar, that amount can easily double or even triple because of the extra syrup added. For an older individual, particularly one dealing with blood sugar levels, insulin resistance, or type 2 diabetes, this can lead to a concerning series of complications. When blood sugar levels rise, the body reacts by releasing a surge of insulin. As time progresses, these fluctuations become increasingly challenging to handle, resulting in chronic inflammation, which quietly undermines the strength and comfort of your legs. Inflammation tends to spread and affect multiple areas. It moves through your joints, finds a home in your knees, constricts your ankles, and frequently leaves your legs feeling burdened, rigid, or puffy. Some older adults express it as if they are wading through water or pulling a heavy load along with them. The effects on your nerves are particularly concerning. Excess sugar can harm the delicate nerve endings in your feet and legs, resulting in a burning or tingling feeling, a condition referred to as diabetic neuropathy. It begins subtly, perhaps with a tingling toe, a slight warmth in the heel, or an unusual itch. However, these minor sensations can escalate into something much more serious, leading to challenges with balance, coordination, and overall control. As time goes on, you may find yourself steering clear of stairs, feeling uneasy on uneven sidewalks, or experiencing a dip in confidence when walking after sunset. However, it is often conveyed to seniors that fruit is universally beneficial, with the notion that there is no limit to its consumption. However, when it involves cherries, your body seems to have a different opinion. The delightful flavor you experience is accompanied by an internal tempest, gradually eroding your stability with each passing day. It's not necessary to eliminate all fruit. It's essential to recognize the ways in which your body evolves over the years, and to acknowledge that sugar, even when derived from natural sources, can be more harmful than beneficial. However, the subsequent fruit could prove to be even more misleading. It's petite, gentle, and frequently regarded as a beneficial option for heart health, but it might be subtly undermining your circulation little by little. Let us reveal the reality behind this often neglected threat. 3. Vines bearing fruit. Nature's sweet delight, yet it poses risks for circulation. For numerous older adults, grapes serve as an ideal snack choice. Gentle, soothing, simple to enjoy, and uplifting. One can enjoy a few while relaxing with a good book or catching up on the news, and they seem quite harmless. Ultimately, they are indeed fruit. They should be in good health, wouldn't you agree? However, there are times when seemingly innocuous actions can subtly undermine your body, particularly your legs, in ways you might not have anticipated. Grapes are often referred to as nature's candy, and there's a good reason for that. These contain a significant amount of natural sugars, approximately 23 grams per cup, while offering minimal fiber or protein to help mitigate the sugar's effects. Consuming grapes can lead to a rapid increase in blood sugar levels. This initiates a cascade of inflammation within your blood vessels, and as time progresses, this response gradually undermines your circulatory system, especially affecting the heart. Poor circulation might seem like a small issue, yet its consequences are far from trivial. As the day progresses, you might experience a sense of tightness in your calves or observe some swelling in your feet. Many older adults may notice a sensation of numbness or tingling in their toes, or perhaps an unusual cold feeling in their lower legs, even in a comfortably warm room. These indicators suggest that your circulation may be diminishing, leading to insufficient oxygen and nutrients reaching your leg muscles, which they require for optimal function. The potential for blood clots poses a significant concern, particularly in the deep veins of the legs. As circulation diminishes, blood may accumulate, resulting in clots that can trigger intense discomfort, swelling, and potentially lead to serious health risks, such as pulmonary embolism. The quick influx of sugar and the strain on the vascular system from grapes might be playing a role in this, often without your awareness. It's truly disheartening, isn't it? Grapes evoke cherished memories of joy. Perhaps they evoke memories of delightful picnics, a grandchild's lunchbox, or cherished visits to the vineyard from your youth. As we age past 60, our bodies begin to handle sugar differently than they did in our younger years. The grapes that once provided you with a surge of vitality may now be sapping your energy and undermining your strength, one handful at a time. However, there is one more fruit on the list that might surprise you even further. While it's widely recognized for its high vitamin C content, crucial for supporting immune health, the acid content can pose challenges for aging joints and bones, potentially leading to more harm than benefit. Let us examine this in greater detail. If you are still engaged in appreciating these insights, kindly comment with the number 3 below to indicate your presence. Let us continue with the fourth point. 4. Oranges, challenges related to acidity affecting bones and joints. Throughout our lives, oranges have represented vitality and well-being. A glass of freshly squeezed orange juice at breakfast, a delightful wedge shared during halftime at a grandchild's soccer game, evokes a sense of warmth and nostalgia. Oranges are known to be abundant in vitamin C, which is vital for supporting the immune system. As we age, our bodies can become more attuned to internal stressors, and this cherished fruit might subtly contribute to joint discomfort and leg stiffness, particularly when enjoyed frequently or in large quantities. The issue with oranges stems from their elevated acidity and sugar levels, which can lead to joint inflammation, bone weakening, and increased discomfort associated with aging in the legs and hips. As we grow older, our bodies become less efficient at neutralizing acid. Regular consumption of acidic foods, such as oranges, can lead the body to extract minerals, especially calcium, from our bones in order to maintain a proper pH balance. As time goes on, this can lead to a decrease in bone density, heightening the risk of osteoporosis and fractures, particularly in weight-bearing regions such as the legs, knees, and hips. For individuals experiencing arthritis or joint degeneration, the natural citric acid can aggravate inflamed tissue. One might observe a heightened sense of morning stiffness or a subtle discomfort in the knees following a walk that previously posed no issues. Many older adults report experiencing a grinding sensation when ascending stairs or rising from a seated position, indicating that their joints may be inflamed and facing challenges under strain. Additionally, there is the matter of uric acid. Citrus fruits, including oranges, may lead to increased uric acid levels in the bloodstream. This can result in painful gout attacks, typically experienced in the toes, ankles, or lower legs. These episodes are not merely inconvenient. They can be profoundly incapacitating, leaving you unable to stand for days on end. The poignant reality is that what was once perceived as a safeguard can, as time passes, undermine the very foundation of your body. Identifying it can often be quite challenging. It unfolds slowly with a touch more discomfort here and a hint more fatigue there, until one day traversing a single block feels more challenging than it ought to, leaving you to ponder what has shifted. However, our journey is far from over. There remains one more fruit, one that exudes a tropical essence, offers a refreshing sensation, and is frequently lauded for its digestive benefits. Yet within that golden sweetness lies a potent blend of acidity and sugar that can quietly inflame muscles, irritate tendons, and transform each step into a challenge. It's important to uncover the reality behind this matter. 5. Pineapple, the tropical trap. Pineapple evokes cherished memories of warm sunshine, delightful vacation meals, and joyful summer gatherings with loved ones. The rich golden hue and succulent sweetness offer a delightful experience, a small retreat in every bite. It is frequently lauded for its anti-inflammatory properties, attributed to the presence of bromelain. However, there is something that many older adults may not be aware of. Underneath that tropical allure exists a challenging blend of acidity and sweetness that can subtly provoke discomfort in your legs, irritate your muscles, and diminish your vitality. For older adults, particularly those managing delicate joints or ongoing leg pain, pineapple may feel less like a companion and more like a challenge. While it offers certain advantageous enzymes, it is also regarded as one of the most acidic fruits available for consumption. The acid has the potential to provoke inflammation in areas that are already susceptible, such as the knees, hips, and the tendons surrounding your calves and ankles. With consistent intake of pineapple, you might notice your joints becoming sore, puffy, or unstable, particularly after resting or walking for a while. However, the underlying concern goes much further. Pineapple contains a significant amount of sugar, and when eaten in excess or in its canned version, which is often preserved in syrup, it may lead to elevated blood glucose levels and exacerbate neuropathic symptoms in the legs and feet. If you've experienced a tingling sensation in your toes or a burning discomfort in your calves during the night, you may have considered it simply a part of getting older. However, that fruit you savored during dinner might be contributing to the issue. The significance of this lies in the fact that each nerve signal and every muscle movement depends on a finely tuned equilibrium within your body, and disturbances caused by sugar and acid can upset that harmony. Pineapple, though invigorating, may disrupt the processes of muscle repair, tendon flexibility, and nerve responsiveness. Over time, you may notice a gradual tightening, restlessness, or weakness in your legs, a subtle change that unfolds quietly rather than all at once. Yet the majority remain unaware of the hidden potential within the fruit. It can be quite simple to overindulge. Pineapple has a refreshing taste, yet many older adults enjoy it in larger pieces or as juice, often unaware of the high levels of sugar and acidity present in just a few servings. As time passes, you may notice a gradual accumulation of discomfort, leading to questions about why your legs seem to tire more easily, feel more painful, or lack the reliability they once had. After the age of 60, each bite truly matters. Our bodies possess a deeper wisdom, yet they are more attuned to sensitivity. Understanding the impact of our food choices on our well-being is crucial. It can mean the difference between flourishing and just getting by. Having identified the fruits that may hinder leg strength, the subsequent step holds equal significance, uncovering the nourishing treasures that promote well-being and vitality. Certain fruits play a vital role in combating inflammation, enhancing circulation, and helping to restore the muscle tone essential for your legs. Let's explore the delightful selection of fruits that should grace your plate. What alternatives should be considered? Nutritious fruits for robust legs. Upon discovering the fruits that could be subtly affecting your vitality, you may experience a sense of confusion, perhaps even a feeling of betrayal by the foods you once relied on. However, I want to emphasize that not every fruit poses a risk. Indeed, some serve as remarkable companions for your legs, your joints, and your overall well-being, particularly during your later years. The important thing is not to shy away from fruit, but to select it thoughtfully, recognizing that your body requires different forms of support than it did in the past. As we grow older, our muscles tend to become more fragile, our circulation may not function as effectively, and our joints can be more susceptible to inflammation. The appropriate fruits can serve as a soothing remedy, providing nourishment, reducing inflammation, and brimming with vital nutrients that harmonize with your body rather than oppose it. These fruits offer more than just delightful flavors. They play a vital role in revitalizing energy, alleviating swelling, enhancing blood circulation, and safeguarding against the gradual loss of muscle mass in your legs. Consider blueberries, for example. These small berries are packed with antioxidants that work diligently to combat inflammation. These options are low in sugar and rich in fiber, promoting healthy blood vessels and suitable for individuals managing their blood sugar levels. Numerous older adults observe a reduction in joint discomfort and an increased sense of lightness in their legs when they replace high-sugar fruits with berries. Next, we explore the subtle resilience of the avocado. Although classified as a fruit, it is rich in healthy fats and magnesium, which are vital for the proper functioning of muscles and nerves. Avocado not only helps maintain steady blood sugar levels, but also contributes to reducing inflammation, promoting strength in your legs from within. Your knees might feel more flexible, your steps steadier, and your energy could last longer as the day progresses. Papaya, frequently underestimated, serves as a subtle remedy. It provides comfort to the digestive system, which tends to become more delicate as we age, and includes enzymes that aid in collagen production, vital for maintaining flexible joints and robust tendons. It allows for smoother movement, reducing tension in the hips, ankles, and thighs. Fruits such as raspberries, blackberries, and moderate slices of apple offer remarkable advantages, allowing you to enjoy sweetness while avoiding inflammation and blood sugar fluctuations. These decisions support your body in cooperating with gravity, enhancing your movements each time you stand up from a chair or stroll around the neighborhood. You deserve nourishment that elevates your spirit, not meals that subtly hold you back. By selecting fruits that empower rather than diminish, you are not only nurturing your legs, but also safeguarding your independence, your freedom, and your capacity to continue living life according to your own preferences. With the right understanding, you can reclaim that power once more. Concluding reflections, your legs are a vital part of your journey. Your journey, your decision. Having journeyed through the many chapters of life, I can assure you that we often overlook the subtle moments when change begins to unfold. The beginning unfolds gradually. One day the stairs seem to present a bit more of a challenge. As the sun rises on another day, you find that your legs feel a bit more weary than they once did after just a brief stroll. Perhaps you can convince yourself it's merely a matter of growing older. Perhaps you choose to set it aside and continue on your path. Yet, beneath the surface, a question begins to emerge. What is truly happening to me? The reality is, age does not diminish your strength in an instant. It unfolds gently, almost imperceptibly. It is frequently the subtle decisions made consistently each day that determine whether one remains resilient or gradually diminishes in strength. Your dietary choices are among the important decisions you make. It's clear that not every fruit holds the same value. Some provide nourishment and support for your muscles as they age. Some of the factors we discussed in this article can subtly introduce sugar and inflammation, which can gradually undermine your stability, self-assurance, and freedom of movement. For many years, I held the common belief that fruit was universally beneficial. I believed that anything derived from nature could never cause harm. After more than 9 decades of life and witnessing many of my contemporaries face challenges with mobility, pain, and fatigue, my perspective has shifted. The physical form after the age of 60 differs significantly from that of 30. It reflects a deeper understanding while also being more compassionate. It necessitates greater attention. Not apprehension, but thoughtful, caring focus. This is not a matter of going to extremes. It's not about sacrificing all the pleasures you cherish or being afraid of what you eat. It's about gaining awareness, gaining insight into the body's current responses, discovering a way to nourish yourself that respects the journey you have taken and the wisdom you've gained over the years. For many years, you have dedicated yourself to the well-being of others. It's the perfect moment to prioritize your well-being and give yourself the attention you truly deserve. It all begins with your legs. Your legs serve a purpose beyond mere functionality. They serve as your bridge to the world around you, to the beauty of nature, to your community, and to those you hold dear. They take you to church on Sundays, to the garden on bright mornings, to the grandchild's graduation, to that cherished place by the window. When your legs are strong, you experience a sense of liberation. As they falter, the boundaries of your world start to close in. As a fellow traveler on this journey of life, I would like to share my thoughts with you. Consider revisiting the choices you make regarding your meals. The 5 fruits we discussed, bananas, cherries, grapes, oranges, and pineapple, might have held significance in your life at some point. However, if you are experiencing leg pain, a decline in balance, or a sense of unsteadiness, it may be worth considering whether they still have a place in your current routine. The choice is yours to make. You have the power to nurture your strengths instead of allowing them to diminish over time. There's no requirement for perfection. Simply consider a bit more each day. You possess great strength. Age is just a number. These are your prime years, a time when your experience aligns with your determination. By making choices that safeguard your legs, muscles, and mobility, you are embracing not only health but also freedom, dignity, and joy. Embrace each step with mindfulness. Enjoy your meals mindfully. Keep in mind that each step you take towards empowerment brings you closer to embracing life as you wish, with elegance, assurance, and dignity. Your legs have taken you on many journeys. Let us assist you in reaching even greater heights. These lessons aim to encourage you to embrace life with authenticity and vitality. I would be eager to hear your thoughts. Pause for a moment to consider and express a lesson you've gained and intend to incorporate into your own life. Let us come together and uplift one another as we navigate this path of acceptance. If you found this video enjoyable, we would appreciate your thoughts in the comments section. If that's the case, please don't hesitate to share your thoughts, even if it's just a 0. We truly value your feedback. We invite you to engage with our YouTube channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more enriching content like this. Thank you for joining us. And here's to embracing life in your own unique way.